So what I'm going to do next is we'll go ahead and plug them in and see what they look like. So this looks like the blue light. This is all blue LEDs. You can see, looks like everything is working. It's quite bright. You know, I'll have to do, maybe I can do a Lumen test with the phone. But I'm gonna tell you what, man, like even if you don't use these for a grow light, you could really utilize these in some sort of like light installation or something like that, because this thing just looks cool. It's kind of hard on the eyes, like when I look directly at it, so let's try a Lumen test. But I think overall, it's a neat little unit. So let's check out the other one. Okay, so this one's the red one. We'll go ahead and plug this one in and see what it does. And again, it's looking really nice. All the LEDs are working. And that's kind of like the footprint that you get. Looked like that other one had a little bit stronger light, because I'm holding this about, I'd say maybe 3 feet off the top of the table there. And you can see that there's that hot spot. And with the blue one, it was significantly more. So, but again, like I said, they sell these, I believe, in a white light as well. So I mean, you could use one of these things to light up a room, you know, if you're not going to do the grow thing. Or you could use these for, like I said, some sort of lighting installation and get some really cool colors for cheap. And I know it hasn't been on for more than a few seconds, but I mean, it's still really cool to the touch. I can feel a little bit of heat on the underside from the lights, but it's you know, hardly there. Should probably let this you know, just stay plugged in for a little bit and see how hot it does get. But it's actually really cool looking. So hopefully they're functional too. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and post these videos. I'm going to do a series of things. I'm going to you know, apply these to the grow and whatnot, and I'll post those later. But for now, I just wanted to do an unboxing and kind of show you what's going on here. So this isn't the best way to test these. It's just kind of like a poor man's way to do it. But I've got this app here called Galactica. I've got it on my iPhone 5. And you can see that when I step out of the way, the light that I have right now is reading about 1.1K. So I've got the blue LED, and I'm going to hold this above about, I'd say we're about almost 3 feet off of the table surface, and this is reading at 2.2K. And so as I bring it down, you can see that it raises up, and I'd say around 12 inches off the ground, it's reading about 7K. And as I move it one way or the other, it seems like it's reading, so it almost feels like you go a little bit past. That's probably the center. It might look like it's the center on the phone, but the camera on the front of the phone is at the very top of the phone, so as I'm bringing it over, it's looking like the center. So I would say at about 12 inches, you're looking about, you know, at about 10, you know, I'd just call it 10K at about 10 inches. Okay, now I've got the red light. Again, I'm about 3 inches off the ground, or off the table. And I'm just going to slowly bring it down. And as you can see, now I'm about the same spot, about 10 to 12 inches off of the table. And it's reading about 6.3K. So this is definitely a lot less powerful. And I'm not really sure how well this would work as a flower light, because, you know, you need upwards of, I think it's like 60,000 plus lumens to really be effective. I could be wrong about that, but I know that, you know, usually you want to get some pretty intense lights when you're doing flower. So I'm not quite sure how this is going to work. You know, for the flowering process. So anyways, that's what we're looking at for lumens. So one last thing I'd like to do in the video is do a temperature test. I've got this infrared thermometer here, and we're going to go ahead and plug the lights in and just do a quick reading and show you guys what it does. So I've got the red LED here. I'm going to turn it on, let that fire up. I'll just hit it immediately, and it's reading, I don't know if you guys can read that. Looks like it says 78.6 and climbing. Okay, so this thing's been sitting here for about 10 minutes and we're gonna go ahead and take another reading. And it's reading about, it's like about 90, you guys can see that. It's reading about, looks like 91 and a half, so we'll just call it 92. Okay, so now we got the blue one. Let's go ahead and turn it on. I'll do a quick reading. And it's reading out about 80, 81 and climbing. We've been here for about another 10 minutes, just like the red one, so we'll go ahead and take a reading. And it's reading at about, you can catch that. So it's reading at about 94.8, so just call it 95 degrees. So far in the video, I've showed you how the light works, and we've seen a like 4-man's Lumen reading with the Galactica app on my cell phone. And right here, I just wanted to show a quick preview of the second version of the Silvershot Grow Box, or the Silvershot Grow Box version 2 that I've built. And I've actually incorporated this LED into this build. And if you're interested to see those videos, I'll be releasing them soon, so stay tuned and definitely subscribe to the channel because those will be coming out soon. And in those videos, you can see what's under the hood and how we put all this together. So if you like what you saw in the video, please comment, like, and subscribe. And by the way, if you're interested in any of the t-shirts that you saw in our videos, like this one, or this one, or this one, or this one, be sure to check out our website at www.budsimple.com. If you're interested to help support us, help support our videos, and help support our message here at budsimple.com, buy up some shit and spread the love. I'm Enzo Treppa with budsimple.com. Thanks for watching.